What's up, guys? This is Boxing Legacies, and I've got some news for you regarding the Anthony Joshua versus a Big Baby Miller fight. It's come out in the news a few hours ago that the fight is now in jeopardy. The fight may be cancelled or called off as Big Baby Miller has tested positive for a banned substance. Now, this comes as a bit of a shock, to be honest. I mean, he was constantly accusing Anthony Joshua during press conferences of abusing substances and taking steroids and such. But it's come out that he'd failed a drug test ahead of his June 1st fight with Joshua in Madison Square Garden. Failed test came from a sample collected by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association on March 20th. And it's been reported that the substance which Miller tested positive for is known as endurable, if I'm saying that correctly. Basically, it burns fat, helps with endurance, helps with longevity during fights and such, which I think he would need against Anthony Joshua, because he isn't exactly the fittest guy on record. But it really gets to me, the fact that during a press conference he's calling Anthony Joshua out constantly. He's went on in the papers and saying that somebody can't bulk up as fast as he did and things like this. And it's, well, yeah, when you train hard and you're dedicated to what you do and you don't rely on substances to give you a boost, then yeah, it is possible to reach where Anthony Joshua has reached in the time that he's done it. But it's just so... it really winds me up when people accuse other people of doing something when they're the ones that are abusing the substances and trying to get the upper hand. I mean, he's constantly telling people that he's going to, smash Anthony Joshua up and, really do a number on him and take the titles easy and stuff like that. So you're obviously not that confident if you're trying to give yourself a physical boost by taking substances that are banned in the sport. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what they're going to do, whether they're going to change the fighter last minute and keep the date. I mean, it's been a long time since Joshua's fought. I mean, this last fight, it's been a while. So he needs to be back in that ring, really. Otherwise, he's going to end up having given a mandatory, and then that's going to be an even later proposition for the Wilder or Fury fights. Or whether they're going to cancel it and postpone it for June. I mean, it was his US debut, so I think they really want to keep the date if they can. But I don't know who they're going to replace him with. The American fans are going to want to see him fight. I think if the fans are going to want him to see him fight regardless. But against Miller in Miller's hometown, was the ideal fight at the time. But personally, if I was Joshua, I wouldn't cancel the fight on the grounds of him being a drug cheat. Because I know what people are going to say. If Joshua cancels the fight and says, look, I'm not going to fight him, people are going to say, oh, he's scared. Even if he cleans himself up and the fight gets, propositioned for another time, I would still not give him that opportunity. I would say, nah, sorry, you abuse this chance. To fight for the titles should be an honour. It should be a privilege. You should earn that right to fight for a title with hard work, dedication, working your way out through the ranks. To abuse drugs, to have that chance and abuse drugs to try and give yourself an upper hand, I don't think he should get a shot again until he's at least a mandatory. But that's just my opinion. Sort of like a punishment. It's sort of like punishing a child. If you get caught stealing sweets, your parents will say to you, you're not allowed sweets for a month. Give him that kind of punishment. Treat him like a baby and say, look, you've done this. You had a title shot. You've abused the system. You've abused, your right to fight. We are not going to let you fight Anthony Joshua. Just do it like that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Do you think the fight should go ahead with another fighter? Do you think that the date should go ahead with another fighter? Or do you think it should get rescheduled once Miller is free and clear of any substances that are banned? I personally don't think he should have the shot at all, no. But that's just my views. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video.